7th grade. It was the end of the school day. We were all messing around in class. I was going to an international school at the time, and there was only 2 or 3 Kuwaitis. Bullied my whole life. Imagine you being one of the only 2 Kuwaitis in the whole school, and that somehow gives someone a reason to make fun of you. The other Kuwaiti guy is like a classic Kuwaiti. Classical, awesome Kuwaiti dude. More Kuwaiti than me. You know, he's very badass. He's very proud. He's a very awesome person, okay? We're all messing around at the end of the day. I don't remember why, but it was kind of a thing in school and class to take chalk and to put the chalk onto people's pants so it gets dirty. Because we had to wear blue pants and a white shirt. You know, it was a private school, so you have to wear the same thing every day. We were all messing around. We were picking up chalk. We were throwing chalk dust onto people's pants, you know, taking it and dusting it up, or taking it and making lines on people's pants. The Kuwaiti guy, he wasn't being a part of any of this stuff, okay? He wasn't interested. He didn't want to do it. He didn't want to partake. Me and one of my classmates, we were conspiring to get the Kuwaiti dude to come, and we're fellow Kuwaiti brethren. I don't know why I was conspiring against him. I went against him for some reason. So I was conspiring with my classmate to get some chalk on him. So we say, okay, let's do it. I gave the kid the chalk. He took the chalk and he went over to the kid and he did a long line on the back of the Kuwaiti dude's pants. He was facing away, okay? He comes up behind him on the back of his pants, gives him a line of chalk. The classmate comes back and he tosses the chalk into my hand. He tosses the chalk into my hand. The kid, he turns around. Who does he see with chalk in his hand? Me. What happens? The kid gets pissed off. He starts yelling. He starts saying swear words. He starts going full Kuwaiti mode. Not sicko mode. Kuwaiti mode. يا ابن الكعبة ليش يا خريث أنا بشكلك. Like that. Like he's pissed, okay? Next thing I know, he's pushing me. He's pushing me against desks. He's pushing at me, yelling at me, screaming like, why would you dust on my pants? What the heck is wrong? I'm telling him, it wasn't me, dude. It wasn't me. I swear it wasn't me. He's pushing me, pushing me. Then, you know what this dude does? He goes for the gut punch. He punches me in the gut because he's so pissed. Boom. He punches me in the gut. Thankfully, okay, he was a weakling because I don't remember it hurting. He punches me in the gut. You know what my reaction is? I'm going to punch this kid back. So I pull my arm back, okay? One punch style. Now that I think about it, before One Punch Man was a thing, there was me. I pull my arm back. I give him a punch. Boom. Okay? Punch him in his face, near his nose area, like around here, okay? I punch him, and it just so happened that we were positioned in a way where there was a wall behind him. So my punch goes out, Saitama style one punch. It goes out, knocks him. He gets shot backward. Newton's second law. Every action has an equal and opposite reaction. He gets shot backward into the wall. His head smacks the wall behind him. His head smacks the wall. Next thing I know, he falls down and he's groggy, maybe unconscious even. He was on the ground, guys. I knocked him out. Can you believe it, guys? I just gave him one punch after he sucker punched me in the stomach and pushed me and yelled at me and swore at me 52 times. The kid falls down unconscious. I saw some birds around his head. What do I do as a 12-year-old? It's the end of the school day. I run out of class and go outside to where my dad was waiting. I jump into the car. I didn't use the door. The window was down. I jumped through the window. Like escape style, you know, like I just robbed a bank. It was a heist. And my dad drives away. So guys, you think this is the end of the story? No. I come to school the next day, and me being a smart 12-year-old, okay, maybe this is the one time I was smart in my life. I tell my dad, Yuba, Baba, Dad, in Arabic, in Kuwaiti, Yuba, تقدر تدش المدرسة معاي اليوم? Can you please come to the school with me today? ليش? Why? No reason. No reason, Yuba, no reason. No. Honestly, if you could just take me to the school door, that'd be really cool. Because in my head, I'm thinking this kid is there with an arsenal, with a gang. They're going to beat me up. They're going to kill me. I'm going to be dead. That's going to be the last day of my life. Okay, this is what I'm thinking in my head. Because I was ruminating about it all day. Like, I punched that kid. He got knocked out. What's going to happen? So I asked my dad to come. So my dad and we come into the school, and I swear, thank goodness I was smart for once. Because we walked into the school, the kid's brother and the kid's dad were there waiting with the principal. And I remember the kid's older brother, just going off on me. Why did you hit him? What the heck is this? I look at the kid. The kid is black and blue. This is why I know where I hit him, guys. Because he was black and blue here on his nose, around his black and blue, engorged, puffed up from my Saitama One Punch Man punch. Honestly, I felt bad, but also it was hilarious, okay? The kid's older brother yelling at me, going off on me. The kid's dad was calm. My dad going off on them. My dad going off on them. My dad immediately, my dad doesn't even know the story. He doesn't even know what happened. My dad immediately defends me. What do you mean? How did they get in the fight in the first place? My son, I know he didn't start the fight. Battling for me. It was a full blown out war. It was Gulf War II. My family, my dad, he's already been through Gulf War I. Okay, we already did Gulf War. It was Gulf War II happening. Battle. The principal trying to interject. But nah, man, when Kuwaitis go off, khalas, that's it. There's no interjection. Shit's going down. Okay, we have a little battle. Madi shinu. So we're all fighting, blah, blah, blah. My dad defending me. He doesn't even know what happens. The principal brings us in. He said, you know what? I don't know what happened, but I definitely see this kid with the black and blue eye. He asked for my story. I tell him my story. My friend did the chalk. I didn't do shit. He turned around. I was truthful. Okay, I conspired initially, but I didn't actually do anything. And then the kid pushed me around and punched me in my stomach. I punched him in the face. He got knocked back and got hit his head and fell down unconscious. Okay, it just so happened that it happened like that. And then the kid, you know, the kid, I don't remember exactly. I don't think he completely told the truth. I think he fabricated a little bit. But anyways, school being school, you know what happens? They suspend us both. 3 days suspension over this stupid debacle. So the suspension happens as we leave. We get in the car. My dad says, then my dad asks, okay, what happened? What's the truth? Wallah, man, I respect my dad 10 million. 10 million. I respect him because he didn't even know what was happening, but he defended, came to my defense immediately. Because that's what you do for people that you love. That's what I learned that day from my dad, from my baba. You go to the defense of the people that you love. Then you figure out what's going on, what's happened. I don't know if this one is technically a fight. I was in 10th grade. There was a kid in 11th grade, and I went to a different international school. So I was very bullied in this one because I was different. I don't remember exactly what happened, but it kind of became a thing or a meme that me and this 11th grader were going to fight. I was the tallest one in the school. Guys, if you guys didn't know, I'm 6'4". For everyone who uses the correct measurement system metric, I'm 194 centimeters. By 10th grade, I hit my peak height. So I'm in 10th grade and there's an 11th grader. It became a meme that he's going to fight me because I'm the tallest kid in the school. Guys, I don't remember how this stuff happens. I can't explain high school at all. And a couple of times here and there, we like to joke around like, oh, haha, I'm going to fight you. Oh, haha, you're going to fight me. And to me, it was all just joking. Like 2 or 3 incidents where we're just like pushing each other a little bit. A lot of times in front of girls. Girls are seeing us and we're like, oh, we're going to fight, haha. And then the kid is bragging, oh, I'm going to fight you. You're the tallest kid in school, but I'll beat you. Even though he was a little older. So, you know, he has a lot of insecurity about himself. He would do that a lot in front of girls. One day, we're in front of a bunch of girls. And then this guy says, yo, man, remember that fight? We're going to fight. Yeah, dude. And I'm like, yeah, man, haha. Again, in my head, this is all joking. We're in it for the long run, for the big joke, for the big meme. So then this guy, he says, okay, let's do it. Let's go to the bathroom right now. I'm like, oh, haha, okay, haha. Again, haha, this is so funny. So I'm walking with him to the bathroom. 14 girls. Imagine. 15, 16-year-old girls, 14 of them looking at us. The thirst is real, my dudes. The thirst is real. The thirst, it hasn't gone away. I'm older now. I have the same exact thirst. But imagine you being 15, surrounded by 14, 15-year-olds. So we're walking and we're trying to be cool and stuff, trying to show off to the girls. Haha, we're walking in the bathroom. We enter the bathroom. No one's in there. So it's me and this dude and 14 women surrounding us, looking at us. So what's gonna happen? Haha. Guys, how did this even happen? What is this story? So me and this guy, we put our fists up and we're like, oh, haha. Oh, we're swinging like fake punches. Haha. Nothing's gonna happen. In my head to this second, oh, we're just joking. Oh, this is for fun. Because you guys know me. I'm joking all the time. I don't take anything seriously, honestly. I mean, look at my life. Who can take this life seriously? Walking around, haha, throwing fake punches, haha. He's looking at me, I'm looking at him. We're like kind of faking it. Like, oh, we're trying to look cool in front of these 14 girls, ha ha ha. Next thing I know, this guy pulls back and throws a Mike Tyson punch straight at my face. Straight at my face. Guys, this is me with the glasses. Sorry, with the glasses on. I've been wearing glasses since I was 6 years old. The punch comes, boom, boom, guys, boom, hits me here. My head shoots back. My head shoots back. As my head is going back, I feel arms come around me. As my head is going back, I feel arms come around me. My head comes back down. I open my eyes. I'm like, what the heck? I look. The dude who just punched me had his arms around me. You know what he did? He sucker punches me, and then he threw his arm around me, and he starts giggling. Ha ha ha, dude, I'm joking. I'm just joking. Ha ha. God, dude, it was just a joke. Ha ha. Swear to God. Swear to God, that's what happened. You know what I did in front of these 14 girls? I went full Gandhi, and I said, oh, haha, it's just a joke. And I didn't do anything. That moment, I was Gandhi. This dude sucker punched me. I didn't hit him back. I went Gandhi mode. I laughed. 14 women were around me. Wait, the story's not done. Hold on, guys. You think I'm a loser in this story? Hold on a second. So I fixed my glasses, because my glasses is like this, guys. Imagine getting punched. I fix my glasses, and he walks out of the bathroom. You know who doesn't walk out of the bathroom? The 14 girls. You know what the 14 girls do? The 14 girls come and they surround me. And they say, oh my God, Yousef, are you all right? Yousef, are you okay? Next thing I know, guys, 14's women's hands were rubbing my face and rubbing my shoulders and holding me and asking me if I'm okay, if I'm all right, is everything fine? Guys, imagine, we already know women's hands are the softest things on the planet. We already know it. It's softer than Egyptian silk. But imagine 14 pairs, 14 times 2. Guys, can you do the calculator? 14 times 2? I had 14 times 2, 27, right? 27.5 hands were on me. 27.5 hands were on me, on my face. I never felt such a sensation before and since. Touching my arms, rubbing me, touching my shoulders, asking me if I'm okay, pressing against me. And I'm like, oh my God, this is the best thing that has ever happened to me. I should get punched more often. And it's because I went Gandhi and I didn't hit him back. I didn't fight him back, even though I was justified. Violence begets violence, my dudes. Don't adhere to violence, okay? I won. They were taking care of me the rest of the day, the rest of the school year. That kid wasn't talked to, and I'm pretty sure that guy's girlfriend, she wasn't there. And I actually heard that she broke up with him. Now, I can't confirm that she broke up with him because he threw the punch, okay? But come on, it happened the same week that happened. She dumped him. She said, what the heck? Everyone in school knew it was a joke and we were all laughing and giggling, and this dude throws a serious punch. Okay, guys, I got punched that day, but I also got molested by 14 times 2, 27.5 hands of beautiful women at my school. And for the rest of the year, even though I was bullied, all those girls were super nice to me. They told me, that's a great thing that you didn't fight back. That's a great thing you didn't punch, because they all saw it. They all saw exactly what happened. I'm gonna go get punched real quick. That's a full win, never mind. My next battle, after being in the international school, I transferred to another school for 11th and 12th grade. I'm in 12th grade, I'm a senior. This school was majority Kuwaitis. I'm Kuwaiti too, by the way, but because my mom is American and my Arabic has always sucked, of course they're gonna pick on me, and because I'm new kid at the school. I joined in 11th grade. It was worse in 11th grade, but it kind of toned down in 12th grade because I joined the basketball team. Because I'm tall. I didn't join in the 11th grade. I was kind of shy and thought I sucked. But then a bunch of people at school, one of my good friends from that school told me, hey, please join, we need you. Because I'm 6'4", 194 centimeters. So I got a little cooler. So basically 12th grade, all I ever did, video games, basketball, taking care of my manly needs. I'm sure you guys know what that means. And one of those things isn't happening anymore. And it's not the taking care of the manly needs or the video games. Anyways, I'm in the basketball team. We're practicing every single day, you know, on the weekends and during our lunch period. Me and the b-ball dudes, the b-ball team, are on the court practicing and playing. By the way, guys, we got second in the tournament, the huge tournament that happens in the year, against 10 other schools. We won second place and second place in the league with all the 10 schools. We were pretty good. I was center and I got highest amount of blocks because I'm so tall. I was the best at defense. I would block so many balls, guys. I'm really good at blocking balls. You heard it here first, boys. We playing basketball and stuff. And somehow it happened that this freshman kid in school. Freshman. I'm a senior. And there's a freshman kid who's a gigantic loud mouth at school. And this kid, it never fazed me, but he would always say comments about me like, oh, look at that kid. He's different. Oh, look at him, blah, blah. Even though I'm on the basketball team kicking ass for the school, even though I'm a senior, he would talk shit about me all the time. In between classes, friends of mine would tell me, hey, this guy's always talking bad shit about you. So this guy is always shit talking. When I pass him in the hall, sometimes he would snicker and laugh at me just to like goad me on and stuff. And it was ridiculous. So one day we're playing basketball out in the blazing sun. Guys, if you didn't know, Kuwait is hot. I'm talking about 4 months out of the year. It's reaching 45, 50 Celsius, which is 120 to 130 Fahrenheit for my American bad system friends. 4 months out of the year, it reaches that temperature every day. So we're outside playing basketball. It's super hot. It was during the fasting time too, during Ramadan, where we fast all day. So we would still play basketball. We didn't care. So imagine the heat and not eating, so you're hangry all day. We're playing basketball. This kid and his little buddies. And guys, let me tell you something. This kid was short. I'm the tallest one in school. He's like 5'2". Every time he would hang out with his friends, it would be like an anime where there's the boss character is always super short and fat and bald, and he's surrounded by the henchmen who are tall. That's what I would look like. He would stand there snickering and surrounding him would be his friends, 4 or 5 friends. So it's hard to take him serious. But this day, he's been doing it for months, making fun and being stupid with me and being dumb. I'm outside playing basketball, hangry, fasting. It's 120 degrees outside, sweating. We're playing. Someone shoots the ball. I go for the rebound. I try to grab the rebound. It just hits my fingers. It bounces off, okay? When the ball bounces off, I hear on the sidelines, cartoony laughing, you know, something that you would hear in Tom and Jerry. I look over, it's the little kid who makes fun, a scrawny kid. He's not scrawny, by the way. He was a little overweight. He's chubby. I'm like, what the heck? This dude is laughing at me? What? I'm just playing basketball. I said, okay, maybe it's just me because he's an idiot. So let me give him a second chance. You know, maybe I'm wrong. So we're playing. I take a shot. Okay. 3-pointer. I miss. 3-pointer. Okay. I'm not the best at 3-pointers. I missed the shot. So what do I hear? I look over. The kid is there laughing at me. Every time I make a mistake, I didn't even make a mistake, or I'd miss, or I wouldn't get the ball, I'd hear cartoony laughter. It was ridiculous, okay? I'm take a shot, a regular shot. I miss the shot. And what do I hear? Okay, he's laughing again. You know what I did? I ran full speed, faster than the Flash. Imagine you shoot the ball, it hits the rim, it's bouncing off. I go full speed mode. I jump into the air. Jump. Like Tiger Mask. Jump into the air. Grab the ball. I grab the ball. I get the ball. I fall down. I come down. I turn around. I look straight at this little kid sitting there laughing. But I took the ball. I threw the ball so hard. Guys, I threw the ball so hard. A lot of people said that they didn't see that I threw the ball because that's how hard I threw it. The ball is traveling at the speed of sound. It hits the mock. You hear the sonic boom. The ball flies. It hits the kid. Guys, honestly, I've never been really good at shooting a basketball, but this one time I had the best accuracy ever. The ball goes and smashes the kid in the face while he's laughing. Like, look. The ball hits his lips. The kid, you know, his neck turns to jello. His neck turns to jello from the force of the ball. He falls down from the basketball. I'm not done. I walk towards him. You know, wide stance, guys, wide stance. I walk to him, badass, going slow, because I want him to know I'm coming. I'm coming up to him. And then you know what I hear? This kid, he has his hands up, and he's saying, لا 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 قاعد أقشمر والله قاعد أقشمر والله آسف. I swear, I'm joking. I swear, I was just playing around. Please, I'm so sorry. Please, I'm so sorry. The kid immediately, months of making fun of me, months of laughing at me, and me hearing that he's talking shit about me all the time. And the minute I react, he starts groveling. He starts begging. He's on his knees. Please, don't mess with me. You know what I do, guys? I go up to this guy. Wide stance. I put my arms around him. I grab his shirt from the back. And you know what I start feeling him doing? He goes full jellyfish mode. Like all the muscles in his bodies collapse. Like he's trying to fall back to get away from what I'm going to do to him. I'm taking the shirt. I'm pulling it up over his head. Okay, he's trying to fall back. No. I pick this kid up. I look over to the right where there's a wall. I take this kid from the shirt. Dude, full force. Through him. Dude, anime lines is going in real life. This is happening. I take him and I throw him. He goes head first, skull first. Smashes into a wall. His skull, literally like a cartoon, it's squashed. His skull squashed. He falls down on the ground because his shirt is over his head. His fat belly is exposed. Guys, I'm not going to do it right now, but his fat belly is exposed on the ground. Searing hot heat, 130 degree Fahrenheit weather. He falls down on the ground. This is what I did to this kid. You know what I did afterwards? Okay. And by the way, this was in the middle of a basketball match. All of my basketball bros on the team saw it, and all his kids' friends saw it, and 50 other people saw me do this. Because I snapped. Everyone sees me do this. You know what I do? You know what I immediately do after I do this maneuver? I walk straight to the principal's office. Because I knew exactly what I did. It was my choice. This kid had it coming. I walk to the principal's office. I go to the principal and I tell the principal, look, principal, I hit this kid on the basketball court. It was making fun of me for months. I know it was wrong, but I did it. And he's like, what the heck? He goes out. He goes to the kid who was discombobulated. I swear to God, dude, he was acting. He was acting that he got... I didn't hurt him that bad. I didn't do that much to him. He was acting as if he died. They had to get the stretcher out to pick up this kid. And you could see his face. It was like... I didn't hurt him that hard. He was playing it up. He was playing the victim card after he begged, don't hit me. I'm sorry. I was joking around. Yeah. What happened? School counselor came, called my parents. My mom was a kindergarten teacher in the same school. My mom comes over, says, what the heck happened? Are you okay, Yousef? That's the first thing she asks. This is a true mother. Are you okay, Yousef? What happened, Yousef? I told her what happened. She tells me, yeah, the little shit deserved it. That's what my mom says. She's like, oh, the little shit deserves it. I found out from a lot of classmates and a lot of kids, they came up to me later. Okay, wait, let me finish the story. Katie, wow, you're violent. Bro, I'm not violent. Okay, at that point, yes, I was violent. I shouldn't have done that. So, school counselor comes in. He gives me a talking, like, we're hitting a kid. I was 17, man, trying to scare me. Oh, you can go to jail. Like, as soon as he said that, I'm like, wow, what a dumbo. School counselor gives me a talking to. He tells me suspension, 3 days. Me and this kid. My mom is friends with the school clinic because she works at the school. You know what the school clinic told my mom? The nurse, the school nurse. He said that the little kid was saying BS like, oh, he's not Kuwaiti. Oh, he's a foreigner. He's an idiot. This little kid didn't think I was Kuwaiti. I don't even know why that even matters. The school nurse even stood up for me saying, oh, no, he is Kuwaiti. I know his parents. My mom was friends with the school nurse. What does that even give you any right? Anyways, well, where I'm from, you can talk to me and treat me a little entitled shit. This kid entitled. What else can you say? And then I heard after, when I got back to school next week, so many kids came up to me and I started hearing stories that this kid was bullying teachers and this kid has been bullied by other kids. So many people were telling me that this kid was a little shit to everybody. It was like I opened the floodgates for healing for a lot of people. And you want to know something? After this incident happened, everyone told me that he stopped talking shit. I heard he stopped bullying. And every time after that, I saw him in the hallways, he would look away. He never made fun of me again. He never talked shit to me again. Never. It was done. It was done. I closed that book. Life lessons. Kids, do not talk shit or you will get your ass kicked. Yeah, so this kid stopped bullying. So yeah, I did something wrong. I shouldn't have done that, but it ended up being a very positive and good thing for teachers and students alike. So that was the tale of my next fight.